works. I was about to say I listened to changes by accident. Okay. Yeah, I see it working here. That's good. Flag. See it working. I lag. Okay. All right, y'all saying I can't use that right now? That's about the bit rate. About the bit rate. For some reason I don't have 2,500 kilobits a second. I don't know how I can't have that. Okay, it says I have 5K working, 6K. I don't know why I'm having issues. But we're gonna fix this. So we're in the beginning of the stream. It's a good time to fix. Still in the red. I don't know why it's still in the red. Okay. Let's drop it at 1,500. I want consistency here. It seems like I keep dropping my kilobits and it's still staying red. Like I'm just dropping frames. I'm not sure why I'm dropping frames. I think something else is wrong here that I just can't see. I'm gonna just bump it back to 5,000. See how it looks. Okay. So the highest I'm seeing right now is about 3,000. It dropped into 2,000. Yeah, it's able to work like that. I don't know the problem going on right now. That's what I'm trying to look for right now. My Twitch stream is offline. Why is it offline? That's on. Twitch is offline. Why is it offline? Oh, so right here is how much I can use. Okay, I have to watch this. Okay, so I should not be above around the 2,500 mark. That's bad. We do 2,000. I should be in the good spot now. Right? I know it's not my network though. That I know for fact. Like I know my internet is doing well. That I know 100%. Okay. What is going on right now? I tried something beforehand. You know, curiosity. We're actually gonna do something different today. Even though I do love me some Tower of Fantasy, we're gonna stream a little bit of Tower of Fantasy today. And again, a little bit, not a lot of it. We're not gonna be on here for a while. And then we're gonna stream something else later on. Now, what that is, I don't know. But I feel as if we're not entertained with Tower of Fantasy content. So I want to see if I can find what content we like to see. Don't know. Right? Again, that's not me mad or upset. It's just something I'm noticing. If I notice something, I want to act on it. Sadly, I kind of know, like, I just been wanting to play some more co-op games, but I am starting to believe, I could be wrong, but I feel as if most people have been watching me for solo play games, but I don't want to play a solo play game on this. That's not the answer if it comes out that way. I'm just not a solo, you know, play person. But yeah, hopefully your day's going well. It's going on 3 in the east, going on 12 here in Arizona. Let's move over to Tower of Fantasy. I have 190 vitality. I did a Void Rift, did the Void Abyss. It was, I can say it was easy. I can actually say that. Then again, floor 3 with the group I had was harder than floor 6 with another group I had. So, you know, it's kind of a toss-up, not really sure what to say about it. Like I said, it's probably still looking for people who want to be carried. Now, I don't think people actually understand the buffs. I think, like, I can almost for a fact say, oh, if someone's an attacker, they're looking for anything that says attack on it. Benediction are looking for anything that says healing on it under support. When in reality, you can actually pick apart things and probably bolster what you have. Like, for example, I'm a Fortitude, right? I have Mechanically Altered 2. I wasn't even thinking about getting that. I only got it because it popped up, and this is equivalent to like a purple one, right? That's the stage 2. So I got it, right? It gave me 20% health and damage reduction by 35%. It's a tier 2, not a tier 1. That's, if you're not sure numbers, just think of tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 when I say things, right? Even if you're not sure, don't look at the colors. Look at the stat here. 1, 2, 3. Simple as that, right? Doesn't have to be crazy to know about the different tiers, right? This is a 2. 2. This doesn't have one. It's just Electron Halo is Electron Halo. Call it what you want, right? 2, a 1, a 2, and a 2. And honestly, I probably can say Elemental Fusion didn't really help too much, right? This gives me more to eliminate a target, right? I have a 10% chance to eliminate a target that has 10% HP left. So point blank, 10% out of 100 on a health bar on a boss is once it gets to the halfway mark. Me personally, I want this at 20, right? Yeah, I'm not getting that, right? We have Elemental Core that boosts your Electron Halo, right? Great. This works on the Electron Halo in a way, right? So less than 10% plus Halo stack 3 times, right? So this is when math kicks in. Now, you may not want to know the math, and that's fine. Just think bigger number, better chances of success, okay? Think of it that way. Yeah, it's still there. Again, I was doing something earlier. It didn't work out. So let me get through my chat and I'll fix that. I'm aware it's not like that on Kick. On YouTube, I gotta make sure it's properly managed because I was trying to use another broadcast server. It wasn't working out. But yeah, we got Electron, Elemental Fusion. Man, kind of threw me off the rock. Right? So this stacks with your Electron Halo. Right? But now as you get core upgraded, it's boosting like everything. Well, it boosts like Electron Halo and Elemental Fusion. That's good. Right? So this is gonna be a booster. It's a +1. Right? Alright. Now let me try to show you the math and put it in the easy perspective. So atomic boost, it says Electron Halo quantity +1. 10%, 15%, 20%, right? So the more players who have Electron Halo, the more this is gonna go up, right? So right now, if it's just me, it's 1 times 15%, right? For the boost. So you're getting a 15% boost here, right? Plus the 15% here. So it's like a 30% boost. Elemental Core is your best friend. If you can do anything for any role, if you got Electron Halo, great. If you can get Elemental Core upgraded, next best thing to have. It don't matter what role you're doing. This is a team buff. So if everyone can get Elemental Core, it's good. By the way, it's healing received. Everybody wants to get a heal. How many times you went on the floor and it says, oh, we nerfed healing by 60%. Well, right there it's 80, so it just offsets it. So you're able to get healed, actually at a higher rate. That's a 20% boost on those floors. So right there it already tells you should get Elemental Core. Don't strain your benediction so much. If you're a benediction, you can heal yourself more. You're not strained. Everyone who has Elemental Core gives more healing and more damage. Point blank. So that's good. Right? Elemental Fission is going to allow you to do more damage. Oh, wait. No, it restores the enemy's HP. Your ally's HP. That's good. It stacks, right? Now you might say, oh, well, that should be something more for benediction. Which I like to say, yeah, I agree to an extent. Like, benediction get most out of it. But if everyone had this at like level 1, that's 20% healing right there every 5 seconds. Plus, again, you have Elemental Cores, more healing to you. It's a lot easier to live, easy to get healed, right? These are Elemental Fission, Elemental Core is great to have. Electron Halo, great. Now you noticed, I brought up 2 things that says Elemental. Well, now we got Elemental Fusion, right? Equipping 3 different weapons, each attack 10% chance to eliminate target, less HP, right? Okay, now 4 people has Electron Halo. This Electron Halo stacks times 3%. So you have 4 people, that's 12%, right? 22%. This can start adding up. It can start adding up like crazy. And if you have Elemental Fission, Elemental Core, that'll be more. So it's easier to take down objectives. So you're still low on damage. What's going on, Gameplay Alert? But you're low on damage, you're good. Like, you're good money right now that you can do what you need to do and still have time because you can finish the enemy faster. This is why I prefer this over the finish move for attackers. If they have it great, but then this benefits for, Elemental Fusion benefits, I think it'll go in this order. Attackers is using like Elemental, that uses like, Rainbow, right? Probably about 42 because it gives an attack, But then this also goes for benediction. Like these 4 buffs right here in this square, everyone can use, everyone gets benefit. It's good. So now I hear people say, oh, they don't use it. Why? Especially one that gives everyone a damage boost, and this one gives healing received. What? That means it's harder for you to die, and you're getting damage based on the Electron Halo. There's no reason to not have that. No matter what role you are, no reason against you, unless you're not using 3 different weapons. And you got me there. If you're only using 1 element, cool, you got me there, you shouldn't use it. But if you're using more than 1 elemental weapon, especially, well, correction, using 3, not even a question. Like, if you're a benediction, this should be on. It's a healing receive. Right? And since you're right here, Crystal, you should be looking for these 4. These are best in slot. Or you might say, oh, well, they got this other one that can give a shield when I heal. Well, this gives healing to yourself and boost to everyone for damage. This one gives a heal over time, so even if they don't get the shield, which they're gonna get a shield first off because there's a 42, there's gonna be a Mimi there, they're giving shield, right? Second off, this elemental fission is gonna give you more healing. Like, you have boosted healing and you heal someone without doing anything. So there's no reason to not have it. Something you should say, oh, elemental fission, I see that. Good to have. You're not using 1 type of element. You should be having that on. Electron Halo, you should be having that on. But Electron Halo is not even a question. But in elemental fission, it's the best healing one. Like, if you want to know the best, you go, oh, but this one, no, this is the best. The best. If I have to state anything, it's the best. All right? No have to. What about this? This better than, no, the best. You want to say it again? I'll say it again. The best. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. I'm pretty brown, so that might take a while. The best. Wait, no, and then again, brown is close to the blue, so maybe it won't take that long. But it's the best. Now, let me stop before I keep saying, man, I can't help it. The best. I need to stop because I'm really having a fun time doing this. I'm not even listening to what I'm saying about whatever I was just talking about. I just know it's the best. I need a nap. But yeah, this is the best item you can have next to Electron Halo. Not even lying to you. It's the best. I can't stop now. But those 2, if it was just for you or anybody else, it's still the best. I can't stop. I keep running into the word. But you should have this. It's not even a question. If you have electronic, now if you say, oh, both of these popped up, which one you should get? That's a good question. I would say the Halo, but then elemental fission, you want to get 3 of those that are blue, you know? So you'll probably get elemental fission, and then this will pop up later on. You just get it. I don't know which one you should take first. Like, pick what you want to do, but it's the best that you can have. Like, I know you're gonna look at support, oh, but I can get the heal and you can just shield. That shield's gonna wear off fast, right? You're using Lyra anyway, right? This is giving you passive healing. You get passive healing and a boost of healing. Like, I mean, you can't ask much more than that. You really can't ask much more than that. And the best part about it is, if you go to res someone, like you normally try to do in VA, it still gives a heal. It's the best. I'm not even lying. It's the best thing you have, right? Elemental core, well, okay, we already talked about that. That literally is, everyone should have it. Like, everyone should have it. Like, yeah, I'm saying this is the best for you, but like, if these 2 came down, it's like, which one do you pick? Pick whichever one, to be honest. One is healing and one is healing received. Right? So if you have elemental core, the floors that says it nerfs healing, you can offset it. Like, if you have it just at tier 1 and your benediction, your healing will feel normal. If anyone else who has it, if they have it just blue, they'll feel normal. Most will still ignore it. But I understand why, because they're gonna have only 1 type of elemental weapon. I get it. But this is top tier. Elemental fusion, that one's kind of more up to you. I would still say you may want it, because again, you're not looking for damage. You might say, but this has damage. And I'll be like, you're right. You'll be like, but I'm not looking for damage. And again, you're right. It's just a finishing move. That's all it is. By the way, your attack goes up, your healing goes up. But I'm just letting you know, it's good to have. Concentrated energy. What's going on, Antonio? Just to greet you. You don't have to worry about this. If you have it, great, because you'll naturally do damage without actually like thinking about it. Like when you go to res someone, you're gonna do passive damage and passive healing. That's what this is. It's passive damage and passive healing. Again, if you go like if you're gonna ask, do I need to have that no matter what? No. Again, Electron Halo, and this is for you, Fission Core. I would say you want those 3. Again, if you can get these 5, great, but why? Because this gives you more health so you can live easier. Because you gotta remember, yeah, your benediction, those enemies hit hard. It doesn't hurt to have some health. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to get breakpoint slash. Why? Yeah, it'll help you shatter, but the problem is, right? Your percentages on the shatter, I don't think it matters unless you know, hey, I have no fortitudes. Then sure, I guess. But I would just state, look, if you're really thinking about getting that buff, I would just say, get a fortitude to join you. You know, I would say it's better off. Because even if you get that buff at tier 1, you have to probably look at it to be tier 2. So it to be effective like a fortitude with it at tier 1 or not at all. It's not really worth. You can have it, it'll feel good, but why get that if you can just get the other buff that when you heal someone, they get a shield? You know? And by the way, if you heal them and they get a shield, and these other buffs that are proccing, you know, Elemental Core, which you're gonna have healing received, so you're gonna, with that shield, you're still gonna get more healing, and it's, you know, you're full health, and that shield, you know, your passive is gonna be deproccing with Lyra. So if these buffs make it really easy to quote heal, which is why I kept asking, well, I don't know what buffs you have. You should tell me. You never did. I'm like, if you're struggling in VA, it's not you, the user, how you're doing things. It's what in the world you placed in those buffs. Like if you like, the only way I say you don't get these buffs, you don't have one of each different element. But you're always looking to use Lyra and Fiona, and then you're using Nemesis or Zero. Because of your thought process of trying to get it, there's no question that you shouldn't be using it. It's not even the question. Now again, this mechanically altered, I'm gonna actually tell you don't get it. You can, but I'm not gonna tell you to. I wasn't gonna get it. It just popped it down accident. It was very easy to live 1 through 5 without this buff. By the way, I don't even know what I had beforehand. Maybe I had these buffs at a lower tier. I was having an easy time living. No one really was dying. But again, there's a character named Mimi. I just want to place that out there so you know, hey, whatever buffs you're getting, don't just grab a bunch of things. You're not sure. You need to ask somebody. Because you go like, oh, I'm having a hard time here. You might be the reason. I'm not gonna lie, you might be the reason. Now, I know for a fact that I did VA earlier. I'm gonna be placed, not earlier, yesterday. I'm gonna place a video, you're gonna see, oh, we were struggling on the floor, and you're gonna say, oh, that floor gonna be so hard. And you look at the end, you're like, oh, that's not gonna be so hard. But yeah, give me 1 second. It's becoming extremely hot in here. Oh, I don't know why. I think we're at the air conditioner at 85 degrees, so I'll be back. It's always good to ask because they added these buffs, right? So for example, let's say if I made a vid on, like, if I look back at the older vid I had, which was a good vid, and they explained it, but the problem is, even though we explain it, now we're getting more stats with percentages, and players are using more of these, you know, different types of buffs. Honestly, I feel like these buffs here that says three different elements, I think that was made for fortitude and benediction so they feel useful. I really think that's what it was. Now again, I could be wrong. I don't want to tell you I'm Mr. Correct. I do not want to tell you that. Because attackers can still use it, not saying they can't use it. I want to make sure I'm not trying to insult anyone. But the fact that you're able to take advantage, and to the point I feel like I was able to do damage. Now, I'm not saying I'm some attacker damage. No. I'm not saying that. Not at all. Could I? I wouldn't say it. But it's good to have some buffs for you. And you get an understanding of what's going on. Because just trying to do what you think was always working and the bosses are getting, quote, tougher and they're changing mechanics on the game. You can't cook, chicken the same way. Like, if you're on a grill, it's going to be different than on an oven. It's going to be different than in the oven, well, on the oven. I meant to say on the stove. Different from the oven, which can be different from, whatever else you're cooking chicken on, It has different techniques. Can't do it the same way, And granted, I had 2 benedictions, so there was you was lucky you had a whale. I did not have a whale. I was the highest CS. There's no whale. And we cleared. So because I was the highest CS, and I know I'm not a whale, and we cleared, I can say it's not hard. You just need to have an understanding on what, and forgive me, YouTubers, what in the blue hell am I trying to do? That's what it is. Like, what am I trying to accomplish? There's always a goal that you should set. Don't try to play 4 or 5 different roles and then say, oh my gosh, we're having a problem. Yeah, because you're trying to play 4 or 5 different roles. Stop trying to do everybody else's role. By the way, that's not towards you, it's just in general. Like, I had someone on Smite who's, I'm gonna do everything. I like to be a hybrid, a mixture of everything. You can't do everything. You only have 6 slots for stats. So you're trying to do everything, but that means you can't do anything beyond decent. You're gonna be decent at everything, but I'm good to great at one thing. Right? You're trying to do what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it better than you, right? If someone else is looking to do something else, they're gonna do it better. So it's like, you don't try to be a jack of all trades unless you have everything filled. Like, for example, if there's a fortitude, an attacker, and a benediction in this game, if you're playing balance in that attack slot, it's okay. Because you can kind of, help fill out everything else. You want to choose damage, that's fine. You can go double the damage, that's cool, right? But the problem is sometimes players think they can play balance and they're playing fortitude. They don't hold aggro. What happens? It's a struggle. When someone does that for benediction that's balance, what happens? They're gonna struggle. Why? They can't play those roles as well. There's only one character. That's why it's hard. The pressure in roles, which I was trying to tell you, is not attack. It's fortitude and benediction. Why? There's only one in the party for the most part. And when there's 2, there's 4 attackers. They're giving you double the amount. You know why they're giving you double the amount? Because they believe that's all you need. So if you're playing a group of 8 and you lose 2 fortitudes, well, you ain't holding on, bro. If you lose 2 benedictions, you ain't getting support. If you lose 2 attackers, well, you lose 2 attackers. I mean, that sucks. The damage is gonna be lower, but everyone can still play the role. you lose one. In fact, here's a good example. A party of 4. If you lose 1 attack, you lost 50% of your damage. That is potentially true, right? I would make the argument that you may have lost, let's say, attacker does 40% more damage than the average person, right? So you got 2 of them. They're going to be doing 80% more final damage. So that's 80%, and the other 2 is 10%, right? So fortitude and benediction come up with 10% of your damage. Attackers with 80%, right? Cool. If you lose a benediction, you're like, oh, we only lost 10% damage. But you lost 100% benediction, basically. Because they got an extra 200%. So now you're gonna roll 200% down to 100. So you got a half in it, right? No, not even, because it's 200% added to the 100. That's 300%. So they're giving you an extra, what? If we try to look at in fractions, that's still 200%. And anyone else who's healing, they're giving 100%. So they got 1/3. If they were having the exact heal numbers as you beforehand, they got 1/3 of your healing. When it comes to being 42, you can hold aggro by like extra 800%, but that's not important. You're gonna hold aggro no matter what. But you can take up to 65% damage. Okay, so you're the meat of the team, right? If that 42 dies, you lost, well, 65% bulkiness in your squad. If everybody had the same resistance. That's a lot. Because that means if he died, these other players probably gonna die next. He's already dead. He couldn't take the hit. Y'all can't take it. Lose the benediction. We can't do that healing. Because if that was a healing problem, then the benediction would never have died, right? I guess. Or unless they stepped outside the way. But point blank, if they couldn't heal us through, no one's healing us through. If the attackers can't do damage, again, I'd say attackers, more than one. That means no one else is gonna be able to do it if you all have the same numbers, right? And that sucks. But, I mean, if you lose one, you still have the potential of getting stuff done. Potential. But if you lose any of the other two, you know, the benediction of fortitude, yeah, more than likely it's over. If you have similar stats, more than likely it's over. That's the reason why everyone plays attack, because I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but attack isn't a hard role, like overall. And you might say, oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. If I could out damage someone, well, I do 7 billion damage and someone else has my attack buff, they do 2 billion. That means I can do damage. Oh, those are bad attackers. Okay, get a bad fortitude in your party and see what happens. They become useless. Get a bad benediction in your party. As in, they can't really heal, right? They can't really shield. They can't really support. You notice it. Like, I kept dying, and this one guy was like, yeah, I'm playing benediction because I can't do damage. No, you need to play as attack because we can't live because you're killing us because your healing is not good. So we had to switch it. Yeah, we lost some damage, but then we gained damage because we was able to live longer. We output more damage. He wanted to play benediction. Played his benediction. We couldn't play the game. He would die within the first couple hits. Couldn't heal him. He said, "Oh, I'm not being healed." Yo, you had a shield on you from the word go. 2 people shielded you, and you're just melting. Bro, can you please just stay as attack? Stop trying to say, "Oh, well, if we had more damage," that's a you problem. You need to upgrade your damage because we're losing because you're just not up to snuff. Like, do you have buffs here for Origins of War? Like, that's the question. Do you have buffs? Because you don't have buffs. It don't matter what role you play. You don't have buffs, we're doomed. That's just what it is. If you're playing Void Abyss, if you don't have buffs that can benefit your role, that there's some buffs that are just good in general, then you're gonna struggle. And I don't understand why nobody wants some of those buffs, especially like 42s and benedictions. It's like, bro, those are legitly your best buffs to have. You're not gonna roll into one element. There's no point. You may say, oh, I get the 15% more resistance, or the 15. Oh no, I get the 25% more resistance. I get 15% more health. It don't matter because those buffs right there basically give you the same snuff except for everybody, not just for one person. What? Like, you're there to still help everybody else. Attackers can be a little more selfish, but if they can perform similar damage and they could have on those 3 weapons, Rainbow is clearly the best in there, as we call it. I never believed in you only have one element per se, but if you was going to do it, it's better off for attack because it gives them consistency in their playstyle. I thought they would have had this done. Oh, what? Oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's right. I'm queued in. I'm technically in attack right now. Wait, I'm out damaging y'all? This ain't good if I'm out damaging them. Oh, but you're in attack though. Yeah, the problem is I literally only have one limited weapon and it's a fortitude weapon on, so yeah. Some of my weapons are not upgraded. I'm not even, wait, in fact, I'm probably balanced right now. I am balanced right now. Well, this is crazy, isn't it? I was talking about balance. I kind of want to, you know, not to be directly. You kind of want to be like jack of all trades, and yeah, it's looking like I just lied to y'all, right? You want to fight that? You go right ahead. I'm out. But then again, this is easy content. Like at this point, JOs are not the hardest things. It's equivalent to this energy burn. I guess it's good I have this on right now, because now if he starts charging up, I can actually like stop it again. Because beforehand I was like, bro, no one can. This is annoying. Yeah, give me my damage. You ain't running me over that easily. I mean, why wouldn't I just point attack in the first place, right? Why don't I just do damage in the first place? That's a good question. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you just need to aim up there. It makes life a lot easier if I don't have to, Oh, cool. I just chose to lead everyone in healing and damage. Alright. And they're gonna say I'm a whale for that. Someone is. Even though, truth be told, that's not being a whale at all. Their damage is lower than mine. That's what it is. Their damage is lower than mine. They may be new to the game. I am trying to maximize within my stats. But I'm not maximizing damage, you know? But I am trying to maximize a hybrid to do damage but still be able to take damage. You may say, oh no, you're 42, you're supposed to specialize in defense. In this game, you cannot specialize in, quote, defense. Or specialize in, quote, health. At 42, you need attack. Every role needs a form of attack. If you don't have a lot of attack, you can't do what you do. You're probably like, what do you mean by that? I'm not saying get all attack stats and screw defense. If your benediction, the healing is based off attack, right? Fortitude, aggro is based on your damage. Yeah, you get a bonus, but you still need to perform a form of damage. Hence why, like, you can look and it'll say, oh, you only got like 20k, you only got 20k damage. Oh, well, right here it's gonna say 35, but I only have 20k damage. Then my resistances is around, you know, 20k plus. My ultimate resistance is at 14. I don't understand how it's at 14. Oh, I know why. Because I don't have on my gear. You know? Missed out on some resistance here. There's no resistance here. I got crit. I got crit here. And that explains why my crit is at 17k and not 16k. That looks and sounds cool. But I tell you now, I would not want to say, give me these exact stats like this. I don't mind losing 1,000 crit if I get that resistance at 1,500, okay? I just want to put that out there. But yeah, it is Monday. What is this? It's just here. I had 9 energy. I'm gonna have to go back into the what it's called. Confounding Abyss. Yeah, I gotta go back in the Confounding Abyss, get some more of these. I need more of these. I need to actually start farming a boss too, but I just haven't. And I guess we'll play some Monopoly since we're here. Hopefully I win. What else? We have to do some JOs. Monday, fun day. Let's get the most amount of stuff to do on this game. Not on the Monday. Place. I finished in 21st place. I need to buy a bunch of items right now too. But I'm kind of surprised. A lot of players I've noticed that are like low spenders, they actually tell me, no, I don't want that. I don't need that. Like, bro, you a low spender / free to play. Why do you not want that? I need to get characters. Oh man, the characters get power crap. Okay, so we know the characters get power crap. Why are you not looking at the gear? The gear like isn't getting power crap by how you're looking at it. Yeah, it gets stronger. But they give you the materials to make it stronger. And it's like, oh, I don't want to use my dark crystals. What? Do you know the weapon only gives an additive bonus and the gear gives percentage bonus? Hello? Now I was like, all right, you're not going to get this. That's what a lot of players who got on. In fact, I can actually tell you, I know Purple did this. Kept trying to summon all these characters. Oh, I hope I get it. And it's like, you know, if you would have rolled on your gear, you legitly would have been able to get what you was looking for because you would have had the gear, right? To get some rewards. Because sometimes you upgrade gear and it's, oh, you have this, we'll give you a reward. And then you have to do like maybe solo content or group content. And again, your gear is only going to give additive damage. I mean, additive stats. Now, you might get some multipliers, you know, but the multipliers will be based off your base stats. But you can get multipliers in your gear that'll still be your base stats. So you get your base stats and the multiplier. Then you get the weapon and throw onto it. It goes within your gear, so you get an additive, a multiplier, and a multiplier. But most players go like, yo, I don't care about the multipliers and the gear. I don't mind getting extra additives. So you get additives, a little extra additives, and then the multiplier with some additives. I'm like, what? Why did you want 3 additives and the multipliers? You can get 3 additives and 2 multipliers. Like, I'm so lost in that. And I was like, all right, I can't teach no dog new tricks. Hence why when players say, oh, you're really strong. Yeah, I got multipliers. They don't need to pay all. Cost next lot reduced by 20. Gain 50 energy. Cost the next lot is increased by 30. Like, and it's been like really helpful for me. That's why when you see Origin, it's like, oh, in fact, my missus does this, but oh, I can't do it, it's too hard. I'm like, it's not hard. Because I got the multipliers and the gear. I'm like, no, we got to see what you have as gear. My missus don't like to go for gear. A lot of times she goes, I got a lot of vitality. Depending on the weapon upgrades. What? And I be thinking in my head, like, wait, we get plenty of those. At least I got plenty of those. I'm like, well, you should have plenty of those because you're not really summoning anything but benedictions as well. Now, put out there, you're upgrading a bunch of weapons you may not need to. Like, for example, I don't really use, not Shiro. What's the character's name? Samir. I don't really use Samir, right? So I don't really upgrade Samir's weapon. Now, I got Samir's, you know, I got the stars on it. Yes, I did. You're probably, oh, why'd you get stars? Not the stars because they're already there. It's free. I'm not, well, you have to pay coins, I guess. But I already have it. And it's not me taking chance or anything. I'm not using anything but gold. Gold is kind of easy to get, right? But when you get the weapon upgrades, and with these events they have weapon upgrades, at some point, you really do get too many weapon upgrades. I know someone say, no, you'll never have too many. Now, I want to say I agree with it. Okay, it's like money, right? You can never have enough money. But you don't, like, if you only make, let's say you make $500 a month, you don't want to be spending $650 worth, you know, of money. It doesn't add up. You're going to be in debt. But now, If you're at 1,000 a month and you were spending 650, okay, you got 350. You can save that 350 and keeping 350, 350, 350. That means you're in a positive source. You don't have to worry about it. Move forward 2 spaces. What? 2 spaces go. No, I don't want to do that. Rows fix 3. Okay. But yeah, it's you're constantly gonna be getting you're constantly getting extra 350, you're in a good spot. Now you can say, oh, I want to save more money. You can. You just don't want to spend an extra 350, which you can, but then you're just managing. So if any kind of emergency happens, well, now the emergency puts you in debt and you can't pay it off because you don't have any extra savings. That's why in this game I'm like, well, I'm always gonna get weapon upgrades. I don't have to worry about it. The gear is always random. So like, I always spend it on gear. Now, if per se, which seems like impossible, if I had, a 5 roll on everything I wanted, I'd be done trying to get gear. I mean, yes, I'd probably still do a JO a day, but I wouldn't do any extras if I can't benefit off it. I would just go for gold. Why gold? You may say, oh, you could never have enough. You could never have enough gold. And honestly, right now, I still make more gold than I lose, but I know I'm gonna have weapon upgrades, right? You might say, no, but you get weapon upgrades. Hear me out now. When you spend on weapon upgrades, you use gold, right? You upgrade weapons, you use gold. When you upgrade your gear, you don't use gold. But just about everything uses gold. So it's like, okay, why not just get more gold? If you get the weapon upgrades, you're gonna need more gold. So it's like, man, get gold, that's a good idea. It's better, gold is better than the weapon upgrades. If you already are getting more weapon upgrades than you normally are using. I'm gonna have to make sure I put that out there. But then I can make the argument, why not just look at a gate? You can potentially get a summon, get the weapon upgrades. I'm not sure if you get gold. Not sure of that. But you can actually you actually get more weapon upgrades than you would for doing the whatever it's called. That's proven fact. So I'm like, there's no reason to really do that. Unless like you need everything. You need everything, and I guess, sure, but if you're doing the events, and especially if you max out on events normally, don't even get a weapon upgrades. Because basically, each one of these probably give you enough to upgrade at least one weapon. It's just like, I got enough to just upgrade no matter what. Like I thought I didn't have enough. I was like, oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, I got like too many of these. Well, again, don't think it's too many. But it's like you just get tons of them. Tons of them. So like inadvertently, like you're making life difficult for yourself. But you want to pay next time? Oh, that's nice. Energy, roll to fix 2. 20 energy, that's a fix 2. 1, 2, oh, I want that. So I just give the advice. These are things like I saw it and I was like, wait, that's not beneficial for me. Hence, I don't really look for gates, but like I said, gates are still good. It's just how I see the future. Again, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I feel like all of our gear can have augment stats. So everything can have augment stats. Why don't I try to get that ready now? Because we can't just say, yo, you know what? I'm about to reach into this bag and get me some easy augments. Woo, augment, woo, augment, woo. That don't work that way, right? There's no control over that. Yeah, Drew Holiday trades for the Celtics. Dame over there in Milwaukee. I forgot who Phoenix got, but I was like, oh, that's not bad. Phoenix got rid of DeAndre Jordan, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. But like, I get it. He's great. He's a great talent, but it's like he's not going to be able to play well within the team of Phoenix. Because I think he should be a number 2 option. He can't be a number 2 option on the team he's on. He's going to be like a 3 or a 4. So he can't. He can't flourish. You might say, oh, you shouldn't trade him because of that. But he costs too much to keep for what he's being used for. Get a cheaper player so you can get more value out of it. It sucks. You don't want to get rid of him, but it's like costs too much. You know, now you're getting rid of him, but it's like, man, now this other team got him, he's going to get better. Maybe later on you try to get him back. I don't know. But good idea what Phoenix was doing. It just, man, it's weird. Not sure what to do about it. But yeah, I actually got to show the misses more what I was talking about too. Ooh. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't move. Where didn't I go? All right. Yes. I definitely gotta show my missus what I'm talking about, because then she'll realize, whoa. So my missus would be so worried, like, oh, I'm gonna mess something up. No. What you think you're not messing up is technically the mess up. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not like, oh my God, your account is broken, you can never play the game again. No. That's not what I'm getting at. But right now, spending on gear doesn't hurt anything but, you know, you losing gear, but who cares? You're just about getting rid of gear all the time. You're probably getting rid of blue gear, purple gear, green gear, I say gray gear, you know. Or maybe purples you're holding on to a little more. Like, they're not valuable to you as far as like equipping, but they're valuable as far as like XP. At least to me, it felt that way. I don't really like the I don't like using the blue gear. It just, I always get like extra XP being lost. Gain 60 energy. Okay, next 2 times I want to take. Oh, I'm getting energy. No, that's actually worth. Because the only way I gain 60 energy, they land on my. It'll only be like they land on the spot that has like two medals. It'll be 40. But like I just gained 60, so that's fine. That's a payout right there. What? Gosh darn it! Oh well. They can't win them all, but I was enjoying that game. I lost it, but I was enjoying it. Ooh. Oh yeah, Kelly gave me a call today. I was like, yes. She was like, yeah, we have your routing number. We don't have your account number. What? So I was like, wait, where's that at? I was going through all these papers. She's like, wait, you're a credit union, right? Yeah. It's like, oh, I got the app. I was like, oh my gosh, you're a godsend. So I'm like looking through it. Like, okay, thank you so much. Gave her the account number. It was cool. She was like, you want to get checking or savings? Checking. Because I don't want to go into savings, you know, and then like, if something were to happen, like I need to pull money out, I don't want to pull it out from savings. Because that could interrupt something in a bank. I don't know what the credit union was saying, but I know it messes up things in the bank. Sometimes you got to pay extra to go into your savings account. You might say, oh, you shouldn't have to pay extra money. Yeah, but when it's in a savings account, they actually give me extra money too. So, you know, tomato. I can't complain. Like, I didn't complain when I got extra money. So I shouldn't complain when I withdraw when they need it. I got to pay extra money. That's what I got to do. Oh, let me show you what I mean, honey money. Yeah, Kelly came through. But let me show you what I mean about gear. Again, this is gonna be real basic, right? Oh, okay. So, you know how we had all these pieces of gear that was never an augment? You know, we didn't think about it. We were just thinking, you know, biggest number, best thing. That's great, right? I could probably, in fact, I'll pull out a piece of gear I know I used to use. In fact, here's an example right here. This eyepiece, it rolled one into everything. If this was an augmented piece, it would have augmented stats on the bottom, and it'll be based on, you know, rolling 2 times. but I want to be able to actually show you a little more of what I mean. That'd be a good example. But I'm looking for one I once used. Wait. Oh, it doesn't have resistance. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. About to be like, hold on, Shirley. I'm trying to find one that has like roles I'm looking for. So maybe you can get an understanding of like what I mean. Not bad to be honest. Okay, I'll use this for example. No, that's not a good example yet because it kind of looks the same as this. I can't find a good example. Oh, wait, maybe in gloves. Oh, hold on. Come on. I actually will lock that. I'll lock that because it's... Oh, let me give an example. I can use this, right? Wait, no, I can't use it yet because I didn't roll into it. Okay, this is the roll I'm about to talk about, okay, honey bunny? Again, you can't mess this up. If you want to try it, go ahead. It can't be messed up because you can't choose what happens here. Now, again, I say anything that has attack and resistance, you want to go for them. This does not have resistance. So again, that's me nitpicking it, but if it has attack as a stat there, I would say try it out. Now, you don't have to use these. They help. I would only use them if you're talking to me. Because it's certain situations where you may want to use. That's what I'm going to say when you talk to me. Because if I explain it, you're going to be like, yeah. I don't understand what he said. Right? So I'm going to use this as an example. Now, normally I like to find an old piece of gear like this and then equip it. Then use it, but it doesn't really tell you what is rolling. So again, I want to roll into attack. I want to use that because it's going to annoy me. But here we go, right? I'm going to use this one. You don't have to do it this way, but this is me showing that this is going to be the first roll into a stat. This is you getting a stat upgrade, right? How can you mess this up? You can't mess it up. Why? Because you need to get 3,200 EXP. That's all we are doing right now. We're just getting XP so it levels up. That's it. That's all we're doing. Hey, progressing to level 10, right? Boom. We got attack. That's the stat we want, right? Now I can look here. I can tell looking at this, I don't want physical attack. Now I might have a physical fortitude in the future. I don't want physical attack. It rolled into attack. I'm gonna take a block because I feel like it's going to roll into physical attack next. That's my belief now. Now again, this is off gut feeling, all right? Gut feeling. Now if you don't use it, you don't use it. If you use it, you use it. There's nothing wrong with what this is. Why? It's a gamble. This is a gamble, okay? You're not in control. I just gotta stay straight up. You're not in control. It's like when you summon, for a character. Well, okay. If you say, nah, B, I can summon enough times, I can just buy the character. All right, you got me there, all right? If we're not talking about that part, you're not in control of what pops up. Nah, B, I know every 10 rolls I'm getting the SR. Okay? I know every 80. Y'all get what I'm saying. Like, yes, we know where it gets to goodness, but we don't know what goodness is coming up, It's still a surprise. Like, yes, you get the SR every 10, but we don't know what it is, We don't know what SR. So, again, right here, I don't know what stat I'm going to get. I know I'm getting a stat, but I don't know which one. All right? But I'm assuming it's about to roll physical attack. I'll block it. I feel as if I block it, I'm going to get attacked. Does that mean that's correct? No, I have no idea. So everything I said, what I'm basically saying is this is random. You have no control. You are not doing anything wrong. But I hope this works out for me. All right. It rolls Frost Attack. Big Sag. I don't want Frost Attack. But, okay. I'm going to try again. I still feel that the next slot is going to be Physical Attack. So what I do here, I'm going to block it again. Now, if it does not roll attack, I'm just going to see what it rolls. I'm just going to see what it rolls into. Right? Do I know what it's going to be? I have no idea. It rolled attack. My belief right now is because I blocked the physical attack, I have a higher chance of being attacked. I know it's trying to get physical attack. That's my gut feeling. I feel like it's going to try to roll one of everything, and then I probably would have got 2 in attack. I don't want 2 in attack. I want 4. What day is my birthday? What day is my birthday? That's a good question. My birthday is on a Friday. Okay, so we got attack. What I'm going to do here again, I am blocking physical attack. Now, if it rolls into anything else, I'm not going to block physical attack anymore, and I just want to see what it rolls out to be. Again, so we saw it's at 3. What the 3 stars represent? It represented that it rolled into Frost Attack once, and it rolled into attack twice. That's what happened right now. So those 3 stars mean it has 3 rolls. It went into Frost Attack once, attack twice, and physical resistance 0, physical attack 0. Now again, I want to have as many rolls into attack as possible. I hope I can get 4. Yes, you are correct, Antonio. The 20th. See, when you asked the day, I was like, I don't think you're asking for the date, so I gave you the day and said you want to look at the date. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got 5,600. I blocked out physical attack. I can't block. Oh, I was about to say I cannot block out more than 2 sides. I saw that go out. I was like, wait, what? But again, I can't block more than one at a time. I wish you could, but you can't. All right, so here we go. We're rolling. I have no control on this once again. I hope it rolls into attack, but I'm in no control. Hallelujah, it rolled into attack. Now again, I feel it because I'm blocking physical attack. I don't know if that's true because I don't have enough experience, right? But since I've been blocking out physical attack, I mean, it rolled into Frost, and it rolled into attack, and I think it's trying to roll into physical attack, but I'm not letting it. Spider-Man 2 comes out on that day. Oh, that's cool. So me and Spider-Man move at the same birthday. It my birthday. It be my birthday. So again, we're gonna try this again. I don't want to get extra XP. That's what I don't like doing. Why? I mean, let's say I do it, right? I can't get that 800 XP back. I don't even know if I use it, I'm getting extra XP. Like, I don't know, so I'd rather not. I'd rather just match it. See? And I match it, right? Again, I don't know if it's gonna roll attack. I don't know what it's gonna roll. You're probably wondering, wait, why are you doing this again if it doesn't have resistance? If it can roll 4 times into attack. My other piece of gear, I don't know if it really rolled into resist, but I can have HP as a bigger stat number. So hopefully I can show you this. Hopefully. Here goes nothing. Sadly, it rolled Frost Attack again. I was hoping it came out to be 4 rolls into attack. It rolled 3 rolls. Is this worth replacing the gear I have? Can make the debate. I wouldn't do it for me. Well, let me show you. Of course, I gotta go way back here, right? Okay, this is the piece of gear I just rolled on, right? Okay. The last locked one. So we're gonna look at the last locked one. Right? I'm gonna go to transfer. Now I'm not transferring it, but I'm just looking. Right? 3 rolls into attack. You can tell I'm not really excited because, man, with 3 rolls, I got 2 rolls in the first attack. Is it still good? Like, it's not bad. 3 rolls is good. The problem is I had 4. There's not many times where you say 4 is greater than 3, you know? Unless you're looking at a race, then yeah, you'd rather be in 3rd place than 4th place. But normally people rather have 4 apples than 3. You may say, oh, well, I'm not going to eat 4 apples, so I'd rather have 3. Shut it. Because even if you choose 4 apples, you still had 3 apples. Now you can save that for next time. Oh, what if I want to give it to someone? Then you can choose who you want to give it to. You can get that 4th apple and give it to someone of your choice, rather than maybe you chose the 3 apples and then like someone else chose the 4 apples, and then your nemesis end up getting that apple for free. You go, oh, I didn't want them to have the apple. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna look at the preview here. Now, the possible augments here has HP. That's 50k HP I can be looking at, or 47k. This only has about 20k, so I can double my health. Now, I still lose 293 resistance. That is true. Now, also I'll be able to upgrade my resist here, so I'll gain more physical resistance. But I still have more physical resistance here, but that's another story, right? But I can still get HP and a resistance, which again, HP is nice. But because I'm looking at these resistance stats, I'm basically gonna be losing out about 1,000 resists. I don't know if that's worth it, right? Now, if it would have rolled 4 times into attack, I would take the hit because I'd have similar attack numbers, but more health. That's what I'd be looking at, right? Because I'm just looking for health down there. That's the only thing I was looking for. That's why I look for attack and resistance. They give HP down below if you don't have HP in the random stat. That's what I'm doing. It's not like some super heavy science to it. Honestly, you can write it down on a piece of paper. Stats that can give attack. The answer, everything but non-elemental attack. If you roll into a stat that doesn't have a non-elemental attack, it has a chance to give you HP. Now, some might say, oh no, I'd rather get damage, I'd rather have damage. If you want survivability, again, I'm not saying resistance is bad. I am saying that I'm saying that health is good, because if you look at health percentages, that's huge. Resistances only go well to a certain amount. Once you kind of hit the 12.5, you're kind of in a spot where you're gonna get diminishing returns. Again, is it still good? Yes. But you're in a spot of diminishing returns with HP, with the percentage will give you, more survivability. Is it a lot more? Depends on your stats. Resistances, you still have to take X amount of damage from a health at some point. It's just what it is. And it's good to have both. It's good to have both. But yeah, I'll show you another piece of gear. Oh, this is a piece of gear I didn't like, right? If you look at the augment stats, 2,700, that's the maximum I can get. 2,799. And they ain't talking about no plus tax. All right? Here, I'm over 3,000. You're probably like, wait, how did you get more stats in those augment stats? It's because I'm rolling more into one stat. That's why you want to roll into one stat. Again, it seems nice we get a little bit of everything. But again, remember what I was stating. If you can do a little bit of everything, you can't do a lot of anything. That's the truth though. Like if you a jack of all trades, that means you can't be the king of anything. You a jack, not a king. Can't be a queen either. So that's what we was thinking. But yeah, that's why I want to roll so much into one stat. Let me see if I can find another one that turned out to be. This one's actually also rolled 4 into one stat. You're probably wondering, how can I tell? Right? So I can look at a past gear and just tell where I didn't roll, right? Well, I can tell right here the health stayed the same. the resistance stayed the same. So that thought process right there means you only rolled into 2 stats. 2 stats? Okay. You only rolled into 2 stats, right? So if you rolled into 2 stats and you rolled 5 times, well, you can only have rolled into 1 stat as a minimum of 3. If you rolled into 2 stats, a minimum stat has to be a 3. Now, if I look at volt resist, I know from looking at the volt resist, that's 1 roll. That I know. So I know attack got rolled into 4 times. Go over here, look at the stats. Well, you look at the possible augmentation stats. Don't those look pretty dang good? Now again, there's no health there. But here you see, oh, you get a maximum of 3,850. Well, shoot, that's better than what you got right now, Tactics. That's not true. You're just looking at what I currently have, right? But I have had stats above 4,000 for resistance. So I know, even though, yes, these both rolled into attack 4 times, this was a higher roll into attack. Like, if you do a 1,027 minus 239, we can actually figure out an answer. Let me take out the calculator fast. What if it was on the same number? That'd be crazy, right? So let's do 1027. Again, you don't want to use calculator, don't use calculator. I'm not gonna tell you to break your head over this. That's why I just say 4 rolls. Minus 239. And I come up to 788 attack. This has 732. So that was a 50 attack bonus difference. Now, is it a huge difference? No. But you'd rather have higher CS, right? You could just get more attack. And what did it roll into? It rolled into volt resist once. This rolled into physical resist once. I mean, I could do the math of the physical resist too, I guess. 1695. To me, the resistance roll does not matter as much, but it could mean something different for you. 832. I get 863 resist. So the one on the left just had a higher roll than the one on the right. That's just what it is. But that's where you just want to get 4 rolls into something. Now again, you get 3, nothing wrong with that. Like my gear here had 3 rolls into attack, 3 rolls into resist, no HP. Now, would I rather 4 rolls? Heck yeah. Even if it has attack, I'd rather have 4 rolls. I don't have that yet. Or maybe I do and I don't know it. Let's look at chess pieces. Yeah, I don't want it rolls 4 times or roll 3 times in the resistance, but I don't like having tons of resistance. At some point I want some damage. That's just me. That's what I say. I'm done with these. Granted, yeah, that rolled 3 times in the resist, but I got 3 rolls in the resist right here. I mean 2 rolls in the resist, but got 3 into attack. I take that. But that's me. I think the attack stat is the best stat if you're not an attacker. In my opinion. Yes, resistance helps you live, but attack still gives you resistances. The resist stat will give you more altered, but I'd rather get altered in my visor. And if it didn't roll onto it, still seems like it's a good stat. That's me. Could be wrong, but I don't know until I can actually augment it. I don't even see why I have this. Like, I'm looking at it. This is clearly a 1-2-1. No point in me having that. This is a 1-1-3. It rolled 1 time in the resist, 1 time in the frost attack, and 3 times into attack. You may say, so wouldn't you rather have that? No, this has higher attack. It both rolled 3 times into the same stat. And it has HP. But yeah, it's not, again, if you think you're gonna mess up, look at how much gear you get. What you're gonna do, you're gonna recycle this, aren't you? Wouldn't you recycle this gear? If you're saying yes, then why not just invest it back into yourself and see what happens? Now I'm not saying, oh, you got to do every piece of gear. No, but if something looks good, try it out. Right? Look, we got this piece of gear that has attack. I could try that. Oh, in fact, here we go. We got attack right here. I'll try this. If it rolls 4 times into attack, I'm holding on to it. I'm not using this no more because there's too many stats it's not going to roll into. I don't want to take my chances. Now, again, I already showed you the 1x1. I've already had extra XP here. I want to use this. And I'll just use 3 of these because, you know, inventory space. Okay. It didn't roll the way I wanted to. Is that the end of the world? No. It didn't roll the way I wanted to. What do? I look at the piece of gear. This is what I just rolled. I can look at it and tell it rolled 2 low rolls in the physical attack, 1 roll in the frost attack, and 2 rolls in the attack. I don't want it. I just undo it. It's fine. It's attack 1. I'll take my chances on this too. Right? Why not? Because you're gonna recycle it anyway. You're gonna recycle it. So it's like, you might say, oh, but I get more of these crystals. Okay. And what are you using the crystals for? To upgrade gear. Well, if you're gonna upgrade the gear anyway, what are we talking? Just upgrade the gear. It rolled nothing into attack. So it doesn't catch my interest at all. It's fine. I go back here. I unlock it. Why do I unlock it? Because I'm just going to use it for the next piece of gear I get. And it's clearing inventory. Oh, here we go. Speaking of inventory. Let's see if we can clear some more. Why am I using 3 of these purples? Because I feel like I get purple at the wazoo. And I just want to, I still want to use my XP. No harm, no foul. I'm not getting lucky. It looks like it rolled, it actually looks like a 1 roll into attack, 2 rolls in the volt resist, and then 3 rolls in the physical resist. That's what it looks like. What else could this be? It could be 2 low rolls into attack, 1 big roll in the volt resist, and 2 big rolls in the physical resist. That's what it could be. I can kind of check, but it doesn't really help me, right? Oh, no, I can't yet. I cannot yet because there's no augments. But I don't care about it. I don't want it. So I just unlock it. No more chest pieces that I had it. There goes one I could try out. Let's try this, right? Here we go. And again, you have nothing to lose. Why? You're getting rid of it anyway. That's how, if you can look at it that way, then there should be no pressure. Again, you pressure yourself. I can't stop that now. Right? At least I openly admit it. Okay, I'm going to use too much XP. I don't want to do that, right? Go over here. Oh, I'm using too much XP. But I want to use some of these anyway. You know, I want to... Oh, okay. So either way, I'm going to be using too much XP, right? So what do I do? I go here. You was getting these anywhere, right? Okay, too much XP. Okay, let's... Again, it's not going to... I'm going to go to where it's not going to be perfect. Because of how I did it. And that's okay. Right? 8 extra experience? Okay. We go here. 3. Now again, if you want to have 8 extra experience hover in there, it's fine. Whatever you want to do. I'm being picky. I don't want to have 8. I'm using my materials wisely to me. I'll make it as 3. Boom. I get rid of it. I rolled 2 rolls in HP. I rolled 1 roll into volt attack and 2 rolls into attack. Is that what I want? No. Not what I want. But I got it, right? I don't want it. I just unlock it. I'm creating space like this right now. But I'm creating my own space. HP resistance, yeah, it has resistance. I like that, but I rather attack. I got plenty of resist. Why need more resist for it, right? I'm looking here that doesn't have HP. That looks good, but there's no attack or resist. No. That's for me. I got enough resist. Right, we got pants. Oh, look at that. Physical. We got resist, HP, attack. I don't like the HP there, but it has resistance and attack. This is gonna be hard to beat. That's very hard to beat. I would, if it rolled even if it rolls 4 times into resistance, I don't want it. Anyway I take it, if it rolls 4 times into attack. But even then, judging it. Because I got health here. Hard to beat. I believe that is the best augmentation stat for a defensive stat. Now you can say resistance, but health works for everything. But resistance don't. That's why I want that's why I want health here. Again, my opinion, you may think differently. But if you're getting resistances, it's like, oh, I want this resistance here, that resistance there, this resistance for this day, and this, you know, they're gonna be doing a lot of extra. That's like, get HP. Get HP. Whatever the resistance is, worry about it later. You got too much of sudden, we hope it rolls into another resistance and you still keep HP. Alright, so I know I'm gonna want 3 of these. I know that already, and then 1 of these. Guess what? It did not roll 4 times in anything, so I don't want it. It rolled. I don't even know how this rolled. This is crazy. That looks like 2 to 3 rolls in resistance. This is like 1 to 2 rolls in the physical attack. But it has attack. So I'm assuming the attack rolled once. I don't know. I have no idea what this is, but it looks sexy. I'm starting to think, low-key, that is more than 5 rolls. But they just give you extra when you constantly do this. My opinion, it's a hot take, I don't know. Because I don't know the highs and lows of the stats. But those could be all high rolls. That could be a high roll and 2 high rolls into resist, 1 high roll into attack, 2 high rolls into physical attack. Could be. Do I want this though? Let's actually compare. Don't think I do, but let's compare. Right, here we go. Let's look at, I don't have any interest right now. Flame resist only at 2,700. I'm looking at a flame resist right now with 4K. I would never want that. See that? That's how I know if I really want something or not. Because you wonder how I know. The screen says it's all right here to me. I don't want it. And I wouldn't recommend you to take, well, I mean, look, it's not like it's bad. It's just what I have is better. That's just what it is. Like, it looked great to have an extra, you know, what's that can be? That could be like 800 resist, but that's 1,200 resist. Yeah, that could be a 400 attack. But now I'm looking at it. What was that? 451. Well, that's at 467. So I don't want to look at that now. And the fact that it has health there and not down here, and then physical attack. Well, that's why I wanted regular attack. Going wrong, it'll give me more physical damage, but I'm still looking at down here. Nah, I don't want it. I'd rather have this rolled attack. But again, are the stats appear bad? Nah, they're not bad. It's just I want good augmentation stats. That's when you look at my augment, you go, oh man, how your CS so high? Rolling more than 3 is wonderful. You're not probably gonna roll 5. If you can, by all means, go for it. You know? I don't want to say don't do it, but it's hard. Alright? Like these boots. When I can augment these, this will have potentially over 5K crit. It rolls 4 times in the crit and 1 time in the resist. Now, let's be real. I wish this had crit, resist, attack, and like some other resistance on it. You're probably like, why not a certain attack? Because I don't have as much control over it in mine. I don't care. Whether it's a elemental attack or elemental resistance, I truly don't care. To be honest. I'd rather it be a resistance though, because you know, let's say if it was I don't want it to be volt resist, but let's say if it was like flame resist. I already have tons of flame resist, right? It'll still level up, you know, it'll level up, you know, as I'm upgrading, right? Same as resistance, but then there'll be 2 more stats down there. If health isn't, you know, as a random stat, it's gonna be an augment stat. Then I could choose like volt, and if it rolled 4 times into, you know, crit, I'm looking at 4Ks for resistance again, and health around 70K. Now, if your rolls aren't as high within 1 stat in the random stat, then your augmented stats just become lower. Not the end of the world. It's not. But I'm gonna ask you something. It'd be nice if someone handed you $10, right? If someone say, yo, here's $10 because you're looking good. Yeah, I'm looking good. But if someone else wanted to give you $100, you're not saying you don't appreciate the 10. But you damn skippy, I'd rather have $100 than $10. That's what I'm looking at here. It's not like it's bad, it's I'd rather have more. That's what I'm looking for. That's it. Nothing else to it. That's what I'm stating. Yeah, man. Attack and resist are good stats. Rolls into them a lot. Great. Heck. Let's say it rolled into physical resist 5 times. I'm not saying you want something to roll into physical resist 5 times. But let's say if this piece did, I wouldn't complain. Why? Well, I'd be having a whole lot of health. And then whatever else is in the slot is going to roll high resist 2s. It'd be a great roll. Now, would I rather it be attack? Yes. Would I rather it be just the regular resist? Yes, I would rather that. But it's a rare occasion you get 5 rolls. See, you see, of course I'd love $100. That's how I'm looking at the game right now. That's why, like, if a mess up happens, it's not like you're gonna lose your $10. You ain't gonna lose your $100. Heck, maybe you only got 5. You won't lose your $5. You just have a chance of getting some more money. You get what I'm saying? That's all these rolls are. That's all it is right now. That's what I'm saying. You can't really go wrong. But you can go wrong not buying these. Buy your weeklies. All of your weeklies. Augment factor, buy it. Box, buy it. Booster modules. Yes, buy it. Fifth modules. Why are we having this discussion? Buy them all. Scroll down. Vanguard Common Equipment Box. There's no limit there, but if it was, they're only giving out green gear. Why I need green gear? I can flat out buy this gear here. If I've had a chance of getting the gold gear, hey, maybe that's a different conversation. But again, Pony Omnium Crystal 2. It's hard to get these. You buy it. For a special gift, you might say, oh, I don't have any character to use it. You might need it in the future. You're not using these purples on anything, are you? Look at how many you have. You probably have well more than 10,000. Like, I spent these by accident. And I still have a good amount. So if I can spend them by accident and be good, if you didn't spend them by accident, buy. Buy. These weeklies, booster, every time. Not even questioning. The data repeater, if you have a lot, you could probably make a debate, I guess. I'd buy them though. So I'm buying them. The Fortress Combat Engine, there's no limit, so that's up to you. But these eyepiece shards, there's no way you got a perfect eyepiece shard that got perfect rolls. Buy them. Nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose buying these. But I'm not sure if I'm buying. If it says a weekly, buy them. Because what if you miss a couple weeks, you go, oh man, I actually want that. Well, now you gotta play catch up. If you buy a bunch before, you go, oh, you know, I don't need these. Okay, well, you still got a bunch of them. It's fine. Right? The support story? I'm not gonna lie. The Black Nukes, you can make the debate on if you want to buy it or not. The joint supply ticket, honestly, yeah, it's a weekly. I don't recommend buying if you're gonna buy them on the island, because you're probably getting more of these than you're using. If you're getting more than what you're using, you don't have to worry about buying. Why? Because you're getting them anyway. And it's actually gonna start to the point that you're gonna be getting too much storage space. you know? So I get it. But yeah, these crystals right here, buy them. Buy them. These ones right here, you potentially use them. Buy them. The gold. Never have enough gold. Buy them. Man, so I still got extra. If you want to buy these now, I can't say no, but I can't say yes. It's up to you. Hey, who knows? Maybe scroll down. Maybe you see something else. Oh, there's nothing else there. Don't buy them. These, you want to buy these? I mean, look, I'm not saying not to buy them. If you want to buy some of these, go ahead and buy them. No harm, no foul. Right? I don't know about these. If you want to buy something here, go ahead and buy it. I ain't going to tell you not to. Right? That's just me. It's my opinion. I can tell you what you can and can't buy here. But those other ones, buy them. If you don't have these at least level 4, buy these. Don't buy the purples. You're gonna max out on them. The Polynamium crystal, buy them if you need them. But if you don't need them, don't buy them. You know, only buy them is like, oh, I'm about to level up my suppressor. I have enough green ones. Then you buy them if you want to. Honestly, I have not bought any of these. But again, you see them? If you want to buy it, nothing wrong with that. Because I just shop. I get so confused when people don't want to buy certain things. I didn't buy this because, I don't have my card. If I did, I probably would. The rookie supply, I think it's worth $1. The adventure pack, I'm not going to say it's not worth it. It's up to you. Because even though, I mean, again, it's $5 for 10 summons, but you probably have enough of these, you know? That's why it's like, okay, these don't matter. The weapon upgrades, these things don't matter the last two. Do you want 10 gold nuclear for $5? That's the question. And a free weapon. It's worth the value, but I don't care about Ruby, right? I have Saki A6. Cobalt, I'm not using Cobalt a lot right now. And Nemesis, I don't play Benediction enough. You know? If you got these weapons, if you got every weapon you wanted here, and you don't have an interest in the other ones, then this box has less value. Now you're just thinking of buying 10 nukes for $5. Is that worth it? I don't know. I know these $5 for $1 worth it. Because I'm always buying one of these a day. Because Shark Day, I'm always trying to take the advantage of. I mean, so I got plenty. I don't need any. I hear you on that. But if you're able to buy everything you need, I would still just say buy one a day. Who knows what these are going to be useful for in the future. But again, if you're not playing, you're not playing. It is what it is. But yeah, back to the is it worth, right? I mean, you got 10 nukes here. That's 300. If you bought the $5 pass, you could just buy this. This would be a better value. So $5, you'll get more dark crystals a day, right? And you still bought 10 nukes that you was looking to with $5. You got 10 proof of purchase now. You still got the weapon battery, and you got the matrix data pack, which you're able to upgrade your matrices now. Oh, what else is here? And you got more upgrades for your weapons than you got gold. So I would say, if you're not looking for the weapon, don't buy it. Just buy the $5 monthly pass and then buy this. If you wanted the 10 gold nukes, my opinion. But then, could I interest you in just buying the weekly chance gift box? You got 50 dark crystals and, gold nuke. The energy there is good too. And it's, a fifth of the price. Like, that's equivalent to $5. It's equivalent to $1 then, right? That's $1. I'd say that's a better value. But again, it's up to you. It's kind of the reason I don't care about this pack. But yeah, let's look back here. Buy these. Buy the weeklies. Right? Gold, don't buy those. Never buy the gold. You can get gold. Don't buy it like that. There's other. I would say just be patient. If you really want gold, I guess I cannot advertise that. Now, this equipment amplifier, I was saying is not worth buying until I had an issue the other day where I had to choose between two. I feel like it's not a bad purchase, but if you're not sure if you want it, don't buy it. There's no limit. You don't have to worry about it. You only have to think like that. There's a limit, you know. Always buy limited stuff if it feels good for you. Okay, I did buy 5 of these. Do I recommend it? Only if you need it. Yeah, the popular pack, the proof of purchase. I mean, this has value. It's just I don't like the value because there's other things that's around that you can get. Now, of course, you can buy 30 of them. Yeah, I get it. 3,000 dark crystals. And you can be free to play and buy them. That's why it's there for the free to play players. Because anyone who's actually going to put money on the game, why would I spend? How much is that equivalent to? I don't know. But if you try to translate a titanium to a dark crystal, it's a 1-to-1. So I'd be like, okay, if it's a 1-to-1, just buy this. Or buy this. In a way, it's cheaper. But you have to put money on the game. But yeah, now I just bought everything I wanted. I'm good. All right, I'm gonna accept all these. I donate. Reward. But again, if you can do Bygone Phantasm, I try to do that once a week. I'm not saying you gotta be top 20. I'm saying just do it. Like I recently did it. Let me actually show you. I was able to clear. Oh, in fact, once a month. I'll say do it once a month, right? At least get your rewards here. I got the Vault one done. Got a bunch of rewards. A lot of rewards here, right? Now, if you can't get this high, it's fine. Get as high as you can within a month. You know? Today's the 2nd. You got all the month of October. Now, a physical weapon, I'm going to try this. I'm probably going to only be able to get like 600. I think I only have 3 physical weapons, to be honest. Let's look. 1,
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Bridget.
2, 3. Yeah, I have 3 physical weapons. So that's all that's the only chance I have. I actually thought about leveling up these weapons because like I want to get more rewards. But I would say at least try it out, you know? Again, we're not talking about the top 20. Now, if you want to do that, by all means, go for it. But just the rewards for it, you know? For the month. Not the weekly. The monthly rewards. Boys, if you can get, hold on. If you can get the top 20, try to get the top 20. Start every time. Please. If you can. Just because these rewards add up. You know, oh, it's only 4 of a difference. And 1 in 10. I mean, you did that 4 times. Now you're looking 40. Let's do 5 times. You get 50 more dark crystals. You get 50, 50. 4 times 5, 30. Like that starts adding up. Again, you don't want to do it. Do not hurt yourself trying it, please. Not worth the stress. Did it once, I said, oh, I'll never do that again. Okay, I wanted to upgrade something. Are pants more? I think so. Let's look at the hand guards. Weak point damage boost. I don't know if I get better than that right now. Wait a minute, Vault resist? Me like you. I wish it didn't have health on it, but it has health on it. Oh, in fact, let me get these reds out the way. I know I'm mystical. Oh, the reds don't bother me. The reds are telling you information. Do not ignore the information that the game is giving you. Please do not ignore what the game is telling you. This game tells you a lot. Now I have 14 of these, so like they're stating, hey, time to get stronger. What's it? Skill damage boost? I want to upgrade this more. I'm gonna use all my my upgrades just for this. Because that has potential to get stronger than other pieces. Not because it's better, it's lowered. That's the only reason. So more than likely I get more greens. Oh, okay, skill damage boost still. Okay, my attack goes up, that's most important. And the resistance goes up, that's second most important. Health is important, but not as important. The resistance I can care less. If I lose 7 resists here, and I gain 5 resists here, that means I lost 2 physical resists. No big deal. Now again, it's gonna look differently in your CS, but that's fine. Okay, so I get 7 more attack, that's what I want. I get some more health, okay. I lose a resist, I lose 2 resist to get 7 attack. Yeah, I'll trade it. Oh, and the game agrees with me. Good idea. Oh man, my vote went away. But I'm hoping that skill damage boost changes. I hope so. Don't know what I want there. Hope I get weak point damage boost. That, I mean, I don't mind damage boost. I don't mind. I just don't want to increase healing. Which I can still get use out of, I don't want it. Don't care about healing. Now, of course, your benediction, is that better for you? Yeah, it's better. Is it best? I don't know. Be more like try it out. I wouldn't be against it, by the way. Discharge damage boost. Well, I'd rather that. Because I'm using discharges, but then again, I'm using skills too, so kind of rough. Bolt resist goes down. Flame resist is on the lower end, so I don't really have the interest right now looking at that. But physical resist went up, attack went up, HP went up. I can take it. Because this is always gonna be random going upwards and downwards, so I don't pay attention to these 2 stats as much. The discharge damage and skill damage doesn't matter. If it would have said weak point, I'll take it no matter what. Increased healing. Don't like that that's there. Now I wish I would have used this for increased healing. Oh. Can I do that? Okay. 2 stats can be it. Well, I don't want that, and I don't want I don't know what else I don't want. I want delay. I want weak point damage boost. And I don't mind the other ones. I guess the one I wouldn't want is the discharge damage boost, I guess. I guess if I have to choose a second one. Not saying that's how I want it, but that's, Too bad increased healing is still there. Bummer. But I want these stats. But I don't want the increased healing. So I'm actually going to press cancel. I don't want the increased healing. Because it's basically not working. Okay, still got something here. Side of these stats go down, but that's fine. I'm increasing stats in general. I don't like to look at that. Oh, attacks are the same, so I might be okay with that. Resist went down by 1. Physical resist went down by 12. Okay, that's... Even though I'm not having interest in it, I don't want to see a stat go down by 12. And then I only get 12 HP? That does not look good. What about these augmented stats? I get more volt resist, get more flame resist. Well, overall, it's actually better to go that route. I'm going to do it. And we're all out. They got 307 very special release. Oh, you got more than enough. Never know. Because supposedly they're adding traits, like they're adding added traits to previous simulacrums. So that's why I'm like, just take these weeklies. You never know. You'll be right back. All right. We shouldn't be on too much longer. Use that. Okay, stock is full. Great. Man. I hope this all works out in the best way possible for me. Huh. I don't think there's anything else I really can do. Oh, I guess there's probably like a raid going on. I'll see if there's any raids going on right now. %0% chance they're 42. Next Frost DPS. Wait. I had A6 Mimi, but didn't look anything up about her. And went for a rerun, Mimi so fun. Didn't feel like risking not getting my next Mimi. I don't have anyone to pull for the next 2 months being more. Okay. Oh, you got it. Oh, there's a raid. That was heroic? I don't. Wait, why is it heroic raid? Let's do the challenge. Okay. Next full character probably show up as a physical character. Physical benediction. I mean, physical or altered. The reason why I state that is because, yes, we're missing a physical. But then when you look at benediction, they're missing frost and flame when it comes to limiteds. So it's either or. I still think I lean more towards it being a physical. I wanted it to be an altered, but I think I lean more for it to be a physical. I'll be in Power Cup soon? Long where's what? Ling Hong. Wait. How would Yulan not be good? Real men, good people match every weapon to support the game. Not bad per se, it's just worse than everything else. Hold on, am I spelling that right? Because that sounds crazy to say, oh, it's worse than everything else. Like, are we looking at everything? What's going on, Dizzy? Hold on. Only Fizz feeling for CN. That don't even matter. Like, I don't think they get it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you cannot say something bad when it gives your group more overall DPS. Ah. Oh, we have a safe travel to Florida. I really do, and enjoy yourself. I mean, Volt has one singular good weapon, it's Mimi. A Nemesis. What? Then you're bad now? Like, what? When did Fenrir become not good? What are you talking about? I'm just... Been to the gas station Buc-ee's? I don't think so. I forget all the gas stations, to be honest. I don't know. Someone said that. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna miss you, Mimi. Why? If you ain't summoned before, you ain't gonna summon now. It's all good. How long has banner been up for anyway? Let me look at it. It's called Ricky? Like this. I'm trying to look at a picture right now. I don't think I've been to this gas station though. Images. I haven't been here. Oh, I want to go there, but I ain't never been there. I would have noticed this. I definitely would have noticed this. But there's one in Arizona though, supposedly. It's crazy. I actually want to go to a gas station just to look. Fenrir isn't used as DPS, she's used for buffing. So isn't she still a DP? Aren't you still using her though? Making sandwiches? I just want to go because there's large squirrel there. Oh, you're still using this weapon though. So I'm trying to think, like, if the weapon is only used for buffing, aren't you still having to use it though? Like, max weapon used to boost makes more sense. I don't know. I feel like they're complaining for no reason. But that's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna be streaming on Twitch and Kick maybe in about like a couple of hours. I'm gonna get myself something to eat. And I don't know what game I'm gonna play. But it's not gonna be Tower of Fantasy. Not saying I don't like Tower of Fantasy, it's just, you know, let me do something else for a change, alright? But yeah, thank y'all very much for stopping by, tuning in. Do we have enough to host? Probably not. I'm not too worried about it either, to be honest. But we do have 7 viewers. Okay, let's host. Be respectable, you know? Let's see. Go to Crazy Match. I haven't been to Crazy Match. But let me make sure he's talking. I don't hear him talking. Alright, I'm gonna look at someone else's stream just in case. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, be against people who don't like to talk. It's just, if they're not talking, I personally don't want to watch. You know? Maybe they're busy doing something, I don't know. We got Dougie Fresh. He's playing Fortnite. So we're gonna go to Dougie Fresh stream. I know he talks, so I don't have to check. Right? Right now he's just playing the game. But I know he's gonna be chatting up. He has no problem with it. And I think my net's going a little awkward right now. But yeah. I thank y'all so much for stopping by. We'll be on later. But yeah, we're gonna be in Dougie Fresh stream. Y'all take care. Be easy. Catch y'all in the next one, alright?